Hey guys,
Hey guys.
what's up? Welcome to the 5th Geekcast.
Yes, 5th Geekcast, and we have a major topic this week: Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus,
Woo!
along with Spider-Man, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and RAZER sabers and whatnot.
Yes. So thanks for tuning in. Let's play that intro. Nice transition. Alright. So a major thing that just came up during the past week was the reveal and launch of the Galaxy S8. Right. So I don't know if you guys watched the live presentation of the S8. I did. I was tuning in, and I was pleasantly surprised, I guess.
Yeah.
They introduced a lot more other things other than the S8, like other accessories as well. But let's get into the S8 first. Okay, so they're releasing the S8 and the S8 Plus.
Yes, correct.
It's called the S8 Plus, right?
Yes.
So they're not even going to hide like they took it from the iPhone 7 Plus.
I guess so. Okay, S7 and S7 is what's called Edge, right?
Yeah, S7 was
Okay.
the S7H.
But to be fair, both phones are Edge now, so it would not look nice to call both Edge Plus.
I guess so. Yeah, but I mean they could have differentiated themselves by not naming it Plus.
I guess so.
But okay, anyway. The designs of the phones, yeah, not too different from the leaks that we saw.
Yeah, the leaks actually reveal most of the specs.
Yeah, it was pretty accurate,
Yes.
actually. The phone is a nearly bezel-less, except for the top and bottom
Yeah.
phone. With both of the S8 and S8 Plus have Edge displays,
Yes.
and yeah, it's like full screen now.
And they've gone big.
Uh-huh.
They went 5.8 with the S7,
Right.
and the S7 Plus is a huge 6.2.
You mean the S8?
Yeah, S8. Sorry.
Yeah, it's really. In fact, I mean, the LG's G6 actually had this huge display, right? Their G's.
Yeah, but it's not as huge as this. And their bezel still has bezels. Their bezel still has bezels.
Man, LG's gonna be ruined by this, man. I just can't believe.
It's like a killer move. They went like totally all out.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking like LG should have had some intel from Samsung to say
They
like,
don't need Intel. There were so many leaks.
yeah, and they still went ahead with the same. So the main key selling point of the G6 was that
Slim bezel,
slim
yeah.
bezel. But
Yeah.
now the S8 S8 Plus has that. Plus it has Edge display,
Yes.
right? So I totally don't know why. I mean LG, I'm sorry, man. I'll be going with the S8 when it releases.
Okay, so a quick 1 minute. Your
Yeah.
opinions, your impressions on the S8.
Oh, okay. I'm a big fan of the Samsung phones. I use a Samsung phone myself. The one thing I really like about the S8, some of the features like the Retina. There's this new facial recognition.
Yeah, facial recognition and iris recognition.
Yeah, so to unlock your phone now, you can just take the phone, for example, from the table. You look at it and you unlock.
Yes,
like
correct.
no fingerprints needed. So that is one feature that I thought was pretty cool. I think they have a front-facing camera that scans your face.
Yeah. The iris has a laser which scans your iris, which is more secure.
Right.
It's slightly about a second or two longer,
Uh-huh.
but the face recognition it uses like
Yeah, that's super secure, man. I mean, unless a person like
iris is secure, but the face isn't secure.
unless someone looks like you.
You can use a photo of you to fool it.
Oh, hey, you're right. So the iris one will be the most
The
secure.
iris one is the most secure.
Unless someone digs out your eye
Yeah.
and puts it in front. Oh, okay, yeah.
But the thing is, right? I was playing with the iris recognition on the Note 7. It was quite fast. To me, it was quite fast. Like a second or two.
Oh, okay.
You just need to position it.
Oh, so
and it
the
was
Note
fine.
7 had that.
I had the iris recognition, but not the facial recognition.
Okay.
But the facial recognition is more faster, but not as secure.
Right.
Yeah, so I think facial recognition is enough. If you have something important to protect, you can, transactions are protected by fingerprint and whatnot.
Right. And the other feature I was very interested in was the Bixby personal assistant.
I'm still lukewarm about that. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Like
During the presentation, it was very impressive.
yeah, I mean that's what that happens to S Voice, Siri.
I don't know. It
Who
seems
uses
like
Siri? I mean,
they repackaged it into a personal assistant, and now
Yeah.
there's a dedicated button on the phone.
yeah,
for Bixby.
it's a huge.
So they're
bundle.
doubling down on this feature, and I think they will try to make it work. So I'm very excited.
I hope it
about
does.
this.
I hope it does.
You? What about you? What are your impressions?
Okay, to me the most beautiful thing is the display. Especially the Plus. It's just gorgeous.
Right.
Because I mean, people have said that the pictures don't do justice, the videos don't do justice to the S8 Plus itself. But I can imagine, like on the Note 7 itself, right? The display was really gorgeous.
Yeah.
You push it up to 6.2 inch, it's like oh wow.
Plus, the bezels on the top and the bottom, like are almost totally gone. Right?
Yes, and it's black, so it just blends in. Your eye just like white, black.
Plus, it uses their AMOLED display,
Yes.
so you'll be getting really vibrant colors. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention that I like about also is Samsung's displays.
Yeah, they are.
I love the colors on these. Right, so yeah, they introduced like a few other accessories that came with it also, right?
Yeah, they have the Gear 360 with a handle and whatnot. Yeah, and the updated Gear VR.
Okay, right.
So I mean, these are just updates to their current products. But hey, I mean, we have to keep up with times. Like the Gear 360 supports 4K right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can record in a higher resolution. The previous one was slightly pixelated in 2K.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they released something called the Samsung DeX as well, which got
I'm
me
excited
very
about it.
which got me very interested. So what the DeX is actually a dock.
It's just a dock.
It's a dock for your phone that connects to your PC.
Yes. No, it doesn't connect to your PC.
Connects to your monitor.
Monitor, keyboard, and mouse.
Right. So what you basically have to do is connect it to any monitor,
Yes.
and it turns your phone when docked into a so-called desktop.
Yes, correct.
That is really interesting. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft tried doing it, but it was not so successful.
They did?
Yeah, they tried with their Microsoft OS, mobile OS and whatnot.
Oh, you're right.
So this one, surprisingly, Microsoft is working with Samsung. They optimize the Microsoft Office apps like Excel, Word.
Right.
Yeah, so you can click around and you can resize the windows. So far, tablets, right? The biggest issue has been like you can't click properly using a mouse, and you can't resize the windows and whatnot. So they have actually managed to optimize it and make it more of a desktop experience with a start bar, with a task bar, where you can switch between apps.
Right. And yeah, you can make use of your big displays that you bought for your monitor, your keyboards, your gaming mouse
Yeah,
to do stuff.
I don't see a lot of people using this, but I think it's good to have. Or if Samsung actually makes the DeX dock cheap,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Is there a pricing for the dock yet? The DeX?
I believe it's like 119 USD. Or
Okay,
something like that.
that's not too expensive.
But that's like about 150 thing extra just for.
Yeah, but I suddenly see some people might want to get to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm interested, right? Because like most monitors have a picture-in-picture mode. So what you can do is basically dock the phone, use your Windows PC as per normal, and you can picture-in-picture mode your S8.
Right.
So you can
just like have your phone display in one side.
Yes.
So you don't need to look at your phone.
Don't need to look at your phone.
Yeah, that's a good use of that. Okay, yeah. So very impressive, Samsung. I mean, I see a lot of innovation coming from you, unlike other phone companies whose only innovation so far is splashing a paint of red on your phone. I won't mention who. Yeah, but really good job, Samsung. Keep it up.
Alright, so another thing related to S8, or probably because of the S8, Google encouraged developers to adjust their apps for tall phones.
Oh right, and because of the G6, like we mentioned,
Yes.
it's getting a taller display and all that. So okay. Does it signify a trend? Like in the future, you might see phones that have taller displays.
I'm guessing so, because like there's only a limit you can go with your hand width.
Oh.
And to me, the 7 Plus is kind of the limit. I do have relatively large hands.
Okay.
I think the 7 Plus is hitting the limit there.
Right.
And if you go any further, yeah, it's not going to be comfortable.
Okay.
So the solution is to make the displays longer, curved, which they are already doing right now.
I really like this trend. I think it looks good.
Okay, the bad thing about this is, right, videos are usually 16:9.
So
There'll be black bars at the corners.
right.
So Samsung software, they have managed to do something to like stretch the video out slightly.
They scale the video somehow.
Yes, yeah. No, it stretches. It stretches.
Oh,
it out.
stretches. Right.
I'm okay with that, but it's not. Sometimes you might notice that it's slightly stretched.
Slightly stretch. I see.
But the thing is, unlike another manufacturer, the bezels are all black.
Oh.
So your eye naturally doesn't notice the black.
Yep.
But if it was a white bezel, you would be like, you would notice there's a black bar and a white bezel.
Yeah.
But if it's a black and a black bezel, okay. I mean,
that's why I always choose black color phones.
yes.
You also, right?
I always chose black color. Like even iPad or not, I chose black because
it makes the viewing of stuff on your phone like seamless. I
yes,
guess.
slightly
As
more
compared to a
immersive.
white-faced phone. Is that the right term? Yeah, but I'm a big fan of having black color bezels.
Yeah, so as we were talking about the Microsoft Decks, as in Microsoft apps working well on the S8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's selling its own S8 Microsoft edition.
yes.
What does a Microsoft edition entail?
Okay, so I think they disabled it, so they removed it. They have Microsoft Cortana, their voice assistant.
So instead of Bixby, you get Cortana.
Yeah, and by the way, the S8 from Samsung directly has Google Voice as well, has Google Home.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
So you have Google Voice, you have Bixby there. So I think they are disabling it, and the Microsoft one is going to have Google Voice, Bixby, and Cortana.
Why do you need so many personal assistants?
They just want to become your personal assistant. I don't know. There's a risk there.
I mean, well, do you personally use these voice assistants on a daily basis? I don't, because I look like a crazy person yelling into my phone.
They don't work well with Singaporean accents to begin with. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I don't really see a use for it. Like most functions, you can just do it manually. It'll be faster.
One or two taps, right? One or two steps.
It could be useful for drivers. Like we are driving, you just like press the button or just like, hey Siri, play a music.
Yeah.
Or navigate. But other than that, if you don't drive, I don't really see a reason you can't immediately.
Yeah. And it seems like it's a thing that everyone does nowadays. Even Amazon has their own one, right?
Echo.
Yeah, Amazon Echo.
Echo is really hot in US.
Really?
Yes, it's like taking off huge. Like the last years, right?
Uh-huh.
Amazon was not present, but close to 70% of the products released had something related to Alexa. Echo.
Right.
Yeah.
Alexa is the
AI assistant.
The AI
like Bixby.
assistant for. So now we have Alexa, we have Bixby, we have Siri, we have Cortana,
Google Voice.
we have Google Voice.
Yeah.
Man, what's next?
I'm sure there are more assistants coming.
Yeah. Hey, but anyway, we got a Echo from Amazon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not so hot in Singapore. I don't think it works well in the Singapore.
Yeah, because of the restrictions.
On Singaporean Amazon. But we might do a short review on it next time. Yeah. So do look out for that when we do it next time. Yeah. So yeah, that's our opinion on AI assistants. I mean, they're nice to have. I'm sure some people use it, but we'll see how it goes. As of now, we're not too keen on it. Right. So next we have the review of the Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
The trailer for the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. which is releasing this July. I wonder if you can play a bit.
Oh.
Can we play a bit?
Yeah, I guess you can play a bit, but hey, there you go.
Oh yeah, just ignore that pop up there. Yeah, so basically this trailer is showing the new Spider-Man. I think his name is Tom Holland. Together with a few clips of him doing his Spider-Man antics with Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., which seems to play a huge role in this movie.
Yeah, they're just helping. Is it Sony? Yeah, they're just helping Sony out, I guess.
Yeah.
Since like finally they sorted their issues out.
Yeah, with Spider-Man in it, I'm sure it'll do quite good.
I mean, you mean Tony Stark or Iron Man?
Iron Man in it. And if you have watched the trailers, I mean, they even show the Avengers building and all that.
You know what I like about this is it's so fluid now. The storyline just flows.
What do you mean?
Like, if the whole Civil War did not happen,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense for Tony Stark to like become some sort of a mentor to Spider-Man, provide the suit and whatnot.
Right.
And now in this movie, right, like he's the only one left in is it Shield? Yeah, or Avengers, the Avengers unit, yeah. And he's coming forth to like help him out, but tell him, hey, you don't join Shield first.
Yeah. They did a good job with piecing the stories together in the Marvel.
And this only happened
universe.
like Fox and like Marvel sorted out. Sony and Marvel only sorted out the issue like quite recently, like a few years back.
Because Spider-Man was exclusively Sony, right?
Yeah, Sony.
Before this.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yeah, they managed to do it like within a short period of years. They managed to gel it well together. So yeah, the story is.
Yeah, but speaking of the trailer, I think if you've seen the trailer, one of the complaints that many people had was that the trailer kind of spoiled the entire film, the plot of the entire film. So what people were saying is that the major plot points of the movie
are revealed.
The major plot points, the twists, as well as the solutions to the twists are revealed in the trailer. So like, for example, there was an example
to me, the moment where Tony Stark confiscates the suit is a huge pivotal moment.
Right.
It's
So
like a plot twist.
in the trailer, after Spider-Man, what did he do? He tried to be some hero. He tried to be heroic in a dangerous way to himself. And then Iron Man confronts him and then confiscates his suit.
Yeah, things were going bad. Then Iron Man stepped in to solve the issue, and then he confiscates the suit.
And then the next part of the trailer was him like trying to fight this villain without his suit. So I'm pretty sure that's a major like plot twist that would happen somewhere in the third quarter of the film. You know, as how all films are. Yeah, so there was one major complaint. The major plot points are inside the trailer. I think you can kind of guess what this whole film is about already. They have one villain there.
Yeah.
And
they're trying to build Spider-Man up for future movies. So his background story basically.
Yeah, a bit of the background, a bit of how he blends in, how he.
See, this brings back to last week, like DC, how they're rushing things in, and. Like Marvel is like deep into their season. They're going headfirst into their first Avengers.
Yeah.
And they still take the time to build up Spider-Man, even though he joined late.
Yeah, they have the money, man, to make more films. I don't know.
I don't know. I think DC.
At least I prefer the pacing that Marvel has compared to DC.
Yeah.
DC, you know, Batman vs Superman, they just cram so many new heroes into it without giving them much backstory.
Yes.
So I'm quite happy with the pacing that Marvel has. Right. So yeah, if you have not watched the Spider-Man trailer, I'm not sure if we can recommend people to watch it.
If you like Spider-Man, please don't watch it. Yeah, just go and enjoy it because The major plot points are
Yeah.
right
Just
there.
just go enjoy it in cinemas when it comes out in July. Yeah.
Alright, talking about that, Marvel, Star Wars. Yes, Marvel, Disney, and on to Star Wars.
One of our favorite series also, the Star Wars Battlefront game series has just revealed Battlefront 2. And did you try out Battlefront 1?
Yeah, I tried Battlefront 1.
The one that came out last year, right?
Yes.
You know, I played the beta
Yeah, I
version
played the
of
beta
it.
as well.
And after playing the beta, I didn't feel the need to buy the full game because the full game didn't even have like a story mode.
Yes.
It only had the multiplayer mode with more maps, which is like a beta with more maps. So
Yes.
I didn't see the point in like paying It was a full price game. I
Yes,
didn't
yeah.
see the point in paying
60 to
$60
$80, yeah.
for that. So I'm hoping Battlefront 2 has at least an incentive for people to get the full game, other than a multiplayer mode. Is
No,
there like
there is a single player story.
okay,
Yeah.
then that's good.
Thanks to John Boyega.
Oh, what did he do?
He tweeted out like, "Hey, I'm playing this game.
Uh-huh.
Why is there no single player story mode and whatnot?" He tweeted to EA and Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this good of him.
A lot of people were pissed as well. I mean, I really wanted the game. I really wanted to buy the game. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I played the beta. Then I was like, "Hey, there's no single player.
Yeah.
What?"
Yeah, I mean, as a full price game, you should at least include like some sort of.
Yeah, some story at least.
Imagine if you don't have internet, then what can you do? Just like play against bots.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, right? You were participating in missions that happened during the Star Wars movies, like the Battle of Hoth and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
But
I guess.
yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, no cutscenes or whatsoever.
Yes, cutscenes, Bioware.
Yeah. So thanks to John Boyega or Finn, we now have a story mode in Battlefront 2, and yeah, I might just give it a try.
Yeah, I hope there's like Origin early access or something to give it a spin. Then yeah, I'll buy
It's
it.
coming on Origin again. Okay.
Well, the whole
It's a
like
EA
Star
game.
Wars games are now managed by EA, so it's all
okay.
Origin now.
I guess Origin is fine.
It's fine.
So Battlefront 2 is expected to have a larger game with more locations, more heroes, and even more characters spanning multiple Star Wars eras. Yeah, I hope we get something like related to Clone Wars or something. Hopefully. And it will also leverage content from Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Okay, I'm excited now. Will we have like young Luke versus old Luke? Yeah, I hope so.
What?
So it says you'll have like characters from The Last Jedi, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Yep. Any more video game news?
No, that's all.
Okay, then let's move on.
To Facebook and begging for money.
So now that's two things we are actually very familiar with. Facebook and begging for money. Right. So for now, you can beg for money on Facebook.
Crowdfunding? Is it crowdfunding?
Yes, that term is called crowdfunding.
Okay.
So crowdfunding has been actually it's been a trend these few years
Yeah.
with platforms such as Kickstarter,
GoFundMe,
GoFundMe, Indiegogo. But this new feature for Facebook allows you to post up an event, like it could be an event or it could be it's not so much of like a Kickstarter kind of thing, right?
No, it's not Kickstarter.
It's like, for example, you have a birthday party, or you want to have a celebration for
Medical crisis, personal
yeah.
emergency, education.
So you just post your event there, and you I guess you then
Yeah, you can just invite people, share the Facebook fundraising event or whatever.
yeah I mean,
Oh, you can do a Facebook Live and there'll be a donate button now.
oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I guess this is it seems like quite a natural extension for Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Since
Yeah,
you have all your friends on Facebook,
Yes.
most of your close friends on Facebook, unlike like Indiegogo or GoFundMe,
Correct.
this would be kind of a natural extension. I think it makes sense. It makes more sense than Facebook stories.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with this, but the only issue I have is, are they taking a cut
Oh.
of this? Like, I do know that other platforms take a cut, like a 3% cut, 2% cut. And
I mean, they have to upkeep their site, right? And keep the business running.
Okay, I'm okay with these other platforms because they solely exist for this to take a cut. Facebook has tons of user data, they have advertisement, and they're making money off advertisement. So,
Did they mention anywhere whether they're getting a cut?
I ran through the press release, there's no mention about the cut.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Personal fundraisers will have a 6.9% plus 30-cent fee that will go to payment processing fees for fundraiser vetting, security, and fraud protection.
Okay.
To be honest, 6.9% is a lot.
It does seem kind of high.
I do know that, I mean, like normal, if you start an e-commerce store and whatnot, the typical transaction rate is 3%.
What?
Charged by payment gateways. They are charging 6.9% plus 30%, and they are justifying it by using processing fee, security and fraud detection, protection. It's quite a huge cut, no? I mean, if you're giving like,
Yeah.
if you give $1, right? How much? 6 cents
Yeah, 7 cents.
plus 30 cents.
Yeah, that's quite.
So if you give $1, right, 36 cents is gone.
Yeah.
If you give $10, yeah.
I mean, come on, Facebook. You're not like losing money. In fact, you're making so much money.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta pay such a huge fee? I mean, on this. I don't know. But I do see people using it. I mean,
You can use it, but these things, okay, I mean, like if it's a simple thing like maybe like education, but if it comes to like medical emergency, crisis relief,
those that needs a lot of money, right?
yeah, it's not really like ethical to charge so much. Especially if you're already making money from that platform using other means.
Right.
So hey,
I don't know. At least this will I think it will provide a more convenient platform to make donations lah.
at least there's that.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But I do wish the fees were cheaper lah.
Yeah, Facebook would definitely cut the.
Yeah, come on, Mark. You're making so much money. Yeah.
Another Facebook topic.
Yeah. So unlike this Facebook donations, which I think is useful. Here's another feature that I don't think is useful and it's already out, which is Facebook Stories.
What?
Yeah, Facebook Stories. If you've just updated your phone, your Facebook app on your phone, or if you've visited Facebook in the past few days, you'll be surprised to see that now it's turned into a mini Snapchat. So there's like Facebook Stories, where you're able to see short 10-second clips of videos that disappear within 24 hours. Yeah. Snapchat started it, Instagram has it, WhatsApp has it, and now Facebook has it. What's next? In fact, I think you shared like an image that I think it was like some joke that now says Microsoft Excel has stories right now. Yeah, so what other apps would need stories? I don't know, man. Come on.
I'm actually okay with this
Uh-huh.
if Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp stories, I mean, they're under the same company, if they allow you to post once and sync it across the platforms.
That's a good idea.
Or when you post, you could set privacy settings like post on Facebook and Instagram, but not WhatsApp. Like you just check.
Right.
I mean,
That would be a good feature.
yes.
Yeah. Why would you need why would you have 3 different stories like happening in like 24 hours time?
Yes.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, since Facebook and Instagram, they are together, right?
WhatsApp is
WhatsApp
the
also,
same
right?
company, yeah.
Yeah, why not do it?
And Facebook and Instagram are quite integrated on the back end already.
Yeah,
You
that's
can,
true.
I mean, even right now, you can log in using Facebook
Yeah.
and vice versa and whatnot.
Yeah, like you can share your Instagram pictures on Facebook as well.
Yes.
So it would actually be easy for Facebook.
Yeah, I hope they do it. I mean, especially Facebook and Instagram makes a lot of sense. A lot of people use both.
Yeah.
Together.
Right.
So, but the thing is, right, a lot of people are going to burn a lot of data because of this.
Yeah.
But
You actually don't know it, but viewing these stories actually take up a lot of data because they're videos and they load so quickly that your data just burns through. Like
so, like, hey, 5 meg, 5 meg, 5 meg, 10 meg, 20 meg.
you're just like scrolling through, right? Like scrolling through, but you don't know that each video is like a few megabytes worth. So yeah, even more data to be worried about. Facebook takes a lot of data as well.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if you're living in Singapore and you want to find out more data, you can always check out our Circles Live video. It's a plug for our Circles Live video, which we did recently, talking about how we got like close to 30 gigabyte of data
Yep.
for 50 Sing dollars a month. Yeah, so check that out. Shameless plug.
Okay, some quick fire topics.
Ah,
Ethereum, the not Bitcoin cryptocurrency.
now what does that mean?
Okay, so there's a lot of like, of course, the original is Bitcoin, and then
Yeah.
there's Dogecoin and a couple of others,
Uh-huh.
all cryptocurrencies. But the new star in the block is Ethereum, or however they pronounce it.
Oh, I really dig that name. Ethereum.
Okay,
It's like an ethereal currency. It's
Yeah.
transcendence.
it does transcend Bitcoin in a way. Okay, basically, Ethereum, right, allows you to set an if condition to the transaction.
Oh, what does that mean?
Okay, so basically, like, it allows you to bypass a lot of things. Okay, an example that they are using, in this case Uber, is, okay, basically what Uber does is, you book the app, you take the app, if the ride is completed, then the payment is transferred to the driver.
Okay.
So this Ethereum includes this if condition.
Oh.
So basically, you could set a condition. If I say that I took the ride, so you're making the payment there first, but the money is held.
Oh, okay.
If you choose that you took the ride, the money is transferred to the person.
Right.
So you could do a lot of things like payments to vendors, delivery. So let's say you order from Amazon or another e-commerce site. You make the payment, it's being held there. Amazon can see that it's being held, or the e-commerce site say it's
So
being
this
held.
gives him like a sense of it, as in this tells the seller that you actually you actually like not like some scammer or what. You already like have the
You already have the money, you're putting it there and it's holding.
yeah, right.
And if the thing goes through, boom, the money goes there
Okay,
to the other
okay.
person.
So this gives them a sense of security
For both sides.
For both sides.
Yeah.
That's not
Yes.
that's not apparent. That's not available in current cryptocurrencies. Okay.
And as we were talking, payment processors like Facebook, e-commerce sites and whatnot, the processors, right, who process the payment, they take about 3%, 5%, all this. With this, you can bypass these payment processors. These e-commerce vendors can interact directly with you, the buyer.
So there's no middleman cut.
Yes. So even right now, right, Uber, right, if you take a ride, right, it says $5.20. But on your bank transaction, it'll be $5.20, and then there'll be another Uber transaction fee plus 1 cent or 2 cent or 3 cent.
Wait, you mean now I'm being charged for that?
Yes, you're being charged for that all the way.
That's news to me.
Yes. So every fare you see, there's actually another transaction fee. Because the payment is processed in Ireland or something, so there's another transaction
So
fee.
whenever I pay by card,
yes.
when I take Uber,
Yes.
the final fee shown on my phone is not the final fee.
It is nearly there. It's just another 1 or 2
1 or
cents.
2 cents.
But it accumulates.
It could add up.
Yeah, it could add up. So if you have a $20 fare, it could be 2-3 cents. So yeah.
Right. So
you could avoid this transaction fee. You also can work directly with Uber, with the driver instead of a third party called Uber.
Oh.
So Uber right now takes about 20% cut, for example.
Yeah.
So Uber eats the 3% transaction fee. Oh no, Uber doesn't eat the transaction fee. So you can bypass that 20% and you can bypass the few cents transaction fee on top of that. So you make about 23%, 24% savings.
But then how would you engage the driver then? You could just call him.
Yeah, you could have other methods of doing it. Open market, I mean, that's Bitcoin, BitTorrent and whatnot. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Ethereum. It's not available. Is it like widely? Is it available now?
It's hot. The price. Yeah, I bought a bit of Ethereum because I was purchasing the software I was talking about.
Right, on the gram.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the value actually rose like about 30 to 40%. I have some left over of Ethereum. The value rose like.
What was the unit for Ethereum? 1 Ethereum?
Yeah, 1 Ethereum. Then but nobody buys, like very few people buy 1 Ethereum too. They just buy 0 point something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but it'll still be a long way before you see like
common users for it.
I actually seen a few Bitcoin machines around in Singapore where you can make payment using your Bitcoin wallet.
Yes, or you could cash out your Bitcoin into real cash or gold bars and whatnot as well.
Yeah. I've actually seen it somewhere in town.
There are. But I don't see Ethereum reaching that level of ubiquity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bitcoin is still the main one, but Ethereum is the new star and people are like...
Could watch out. Yeah, watch out for it, man.
Okay, that wasn't a quick fire topic, but hey, last one for the day.
No, at least you guys are educated about these kind of things. I learned about it. Doesn't have to be quick fire. As long as we learn something, you know.
So last week we were talking about RAZER and their ZDOLLARS, ZVOD, Z Gold and Z Silver.
Haha. RAZER servers failed for a second time this month, forcing profiles to default. So they want to introduce all these ZDOLLARS and whatever membership and whatever, and yet their servers keep failing. I mean, come on, RAZER. Is it that difficult? If you really want to launch an online platform, you better make sure that you have the infrastructure ready to support it.
A lot of companies are having this problem. Pokemon Go, good example.
But their servers weren't really down, right? Like, was there even a...
No, the servers were really down. They couldn't take the load, so they split it and launched country by country.
Oh yeah. That's one way of doing it, right? So yeah, what happened to RAZER servers? It came during the outage came during the weekend, which many people will be home for gaming, and your profiles are stored on the cloud, not in your local machine, so your settings were set to default.
Yeah.
That's quite of an inconvenience, I guess.
Yeah, it would be very irritating, like your profile's lost and your mouse.
Yeah, imagine if like Steam went down and you couldn't play any games.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that RAZER is trying to play with. I mean,
No, but the thing is, right, they have not said that this is related to the ZDollar scheme.
Right.
See, it sounds so dodgy, ZDollar scheme.
He just doesn't like the name ZDollar.
Yeah, you didn't like it too.
I also don't like it also. It sounds a bit shady. Yeah, but then
It's a good program, but yeah, the name. But yeah, hopefully it takes off and goes well.
is ZDOLLARS and all that out already? Is it available?
Yeah, it's available. You can start earning.
Okay. We haven't given it a try.
I don't plan to install RAZER bloatware.
Yeah, bloatware. Right? Even if you can get the RGB cup, no. Yeah.
No thanks. I'm happy with my Logitech MX. I'm a hardcore MX fan,
Logitech.
MX master.
I'm impartial to RAZER, so RAZER if you're listening.
I used to love their Mamba.
Oh,
But I don't like the new Mamba, so bye.
I mean, I've heard the quality of the mouse.
Has
not
dropped a
too
bit
good
actually.
now.
Yeah, it's dropped a bit.
That's a common complaint I've been hearing. I mean, if RAZER you want to,
So you just complain about RAZER bad quality and then
no, I'm impartial to it.
Okay.
Prove me wrong, RAZER. Send me something to review.
Alright, that's all we have for today.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us on this. I think this Geekcast has been a bit shorter than usual.
I hope so. We do not know yet.
I mean, we really tried. We really wanted to try to keep it short because we realized the previous cast it's been like
An hour long.
And I think you guys spend so much time listening to us. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So we did try to keep it short and snappy. And if you like it, do let us know in the comments below. Yeah, and we'll see you next week where we will probably have.
Will Hafiz be back?
I don't know. Man.
Yeah, Hafiz went on a Euro trip, so he'll be back probably.
Hey, if you're watching this, Hafiz, we miss you. Do buy us some souvenirs.
Hafiz, if you watch this, the code word is $. Bye.
Bye. See you guys next week. Shoom.